purchase that customer made for the rest of their lives. Well, Amazon doesn't offer this option, but network marketing companies do.
85% of all buying decisions in our society are made as a result of word of mouth or reputation.
We're recommending things to each other all the time. You know, who's your dentist? Who's your doctor? Who's your lawyer? What detergent, are you using? What legal system are you using? What product are you using? We're talking to each other about the things that we love anyway.
When you go into a big box retailer, you're lucky if the clerk looks you in the eye, much less gives you any detailed or accurate information about what you're purchasing. So of course, this personal information, this education coming from a friend, a neighbor, a relative, or even a stranger, but one who has experience with the product is extraordinarily valuable.
As a matter of fact, network marketing can educate consumers probably better than any other form of marketing. It certainly can do better than advertising, because advertising usually has a certain hype to it, and you can only get limited information. So, network marketing trumps advertising.
If you were a typical sales company and you wanted to sell $1 million a month worth of product, you might go find 100 superstar salespeople. The quota would be $10,000 a month. So network marketing as a distribution system just flips the numbers. So we use 10,000 happy, raving fans of a particular product, and we don't concern ourselves so much with how much product each one of them individually sells. If they sell just $100 or $200 a month, and there's 10,000 of them, you're selling $1 million to $2 million a month worth of product. And that's the best way I can explain how network marketing works.
This is the marketing arm of the company. There's not money being wasted on bricks and mortar. There's not money being wasted on inventory that's sitting stagnant somewhere. There's not of employees standing around that don't have customers. These are people that are going to connect with customers.
These companies allow people to become independent distributors for extremely low cost and with no minimum time or sales quota. Essentially, they own their own business and can provide as much or as little sales as they choose. In other words, the distributor gets all the benefits of traditional business ownership without the risk.
The advantage of network marketing is the ease of entry, the low risk, and the low startup cost, because almost everything else has very high risk.
You can get in for a minimal investment. You're buying into a system that's already been proven, products or services that have been proven to work.
The keys to network marketing is providing an opportunity for the masses to get involved, providing an opportunity for the average person who doesn't have the resources to start their own business.
All of this so far is fairly straightforward, but network marketing offers another benefit, and it's this benefit that makes it so interesting for entrepreneurs. Network marketing allows a distributor to build their own network of other distributors and then compensates them on the sales created by that entire group.
Direct selling is, at its base, very simple. It's the sale of a product or service to an individual on a face-to-face, one-on-one basis, just the way we're talking right now. But there's an important element as well, and that's the offering in conjunction with that sale of product, the offering of an opportunity for someone to make something of themselves.
No matter what your social status is, no matter what language that you speak, I mean, look how many unbelievable people are becoming successful to speak every kind of language out there. What an awesome gift to give the world.
Instead of having to work your way up in a system and prove that you could be a sales manager, they just decided everybody can be a sales manager. Everybody gets to build a sales team from day one. And so what that brought into the system of growth as a direct selling company is the concept of compounding or geometric progression. Because now you can actually grow Salesforce very quickly because everybody is enrolling people in their own sales force.
People who are like, oh, this is weird, I'm building a sales team. Or what do you think you do at a regular company? How do you think a regular company works?
Network marketing is the only industry that doesn't say your past determines your future. It looks at your past and says, okay, now what can we train you to do so you can have a great future? Every other employer out there wants to exploit you for what you already know, not teach you something new.
Are you a low-skilled worker looking to immigrate to Canada? Look no...
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing okay. Nice to be here for today. Yes, nice to be here for today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mubiru Sperito. I come from Uganda. I want to welcome people who are coming from different countries. And if you can listen to me, please confirm whether I'm loud and clear. You can comment. You can at least show something that shows me that I'm loud and clear. You know, this is an online presentation. Without your participation, I cannot know. Okay. All right. All right. Just type 1. Just type 1. Okay. I can see Samuel. I can see Goretti and very many others. All right. You're most welcome. My name, once again, for those who have just joined right now, is Mubiru Sperito. I come from Uganda, Masaka. I'm a businessman and I'm a networker. Yeah, I call myself a networker. And I'm a networker. So I have a reason why I've played that video, because in this life, no man can get what you don't understand. You can only get what you understand. That means before you think about starting networking or team building, you must have understood the concept. So if you've been listening closely, you've seen big people talking about it as the way that can change an ordinary person into extraordinary person. Who is an ordinary person? That is me and you who is listening to me. So I don't know whether you prefer to attend alone, but it would have been wise for you to invite your friends, especially people who are coming from your teams, to join today. Okay? Let me first invite my people, and then I get started. Then I start my presentation. Let me first invite my people to join. My role is very simple, is to invite them. So whether they attend or not, it's up to them. The moment I do my responsibility of inviting them, that is all. The rest, it is up to them. It's like you should do the same. Make sure at least you've sent the link to all your dialects. Never allow to attend any meeting, especially when it's about team building alone. Remember, team building is about duplication. Okay, it's about duplication. And if you are here, you have an interest in emerging out as a big team builder, then you should not think about yourself. Always, you should fight hard to make sure that the people who are under you learn more than you. Okay? So that's the only secret for team building. I remember I started networking, or I started team building in 2016 with a certain company where we had to sell life products. And I remember I spent almost 4 to 5 years in that company. When I was leaving, when I tried to balance how much I had made, I found that in 5 years, I had made around 3,000 USDT in 5 years. So I felt bad because when I looked at the amount of money I had made, it was not corresponding with my time. But guess what? Though I never made money, but I understood what we call networking. And I gained knowledge about it. That's why even today, I'm here to share with you. Okay? That means I'm not new in this game. I've been there almost for 7 years when I'm building. But with Royal Chew, I started in 2021, August. But I remember when I was starting Royal Chew, I had fed up of it because I was tired of bringing people into the business and then they fail to make the money and they start blaming me, because that was the song of the day from the old businesses where we started from. Surprisingly, the man who came when he's saying that I'll not do team building, I found things different in Royal Chew. I found that here, make money is simple, okay? And I found that team building with Royal Chew, it is the simplest business I've ever seen, because I can bring someone who only want to trade and they will make the money. Guess what? That person who say, I'll not invite someone, me, I'll just trade, the moment they make the money, they get excited and they end up inviting their friends. That's how easy this business is. Okay? So, I believe, and I know it very well, okay, that when it comes to networking, that is the most boring topic people don't want to hear about. That's why when you check on our participants, we are only 50. Okay? I'm not surprised, because that is the nature of life. Okay? That is nature of life. And once one rich man from China said, and that man is called Jack Ma, that whenever you invite him to have a look at any opportunity, and he find that very many people are saying that it is easy, the guy said he cannot invest. He only want to invest in that opportunity where people say this opportunity is hard, because that is where you will find luck. That is where success is. If you want to confirm that gentleman's statement, go and check in Royal Chew. People are saying that I'm trading, they're not making money because they lack what you call trading capital. They don't have trading capital. But when you say, as a team, that let us create a way that can help our people to raise their trading capital, people say it is hard. And we cannot force anyone. But we know it very well that among the very many, there are those few who are interested in real money. And I believe these are the people I'm talking to right now. Okay? So, when we talk about team building, it has a main keyword called teamwork. Hey, when we talk about team building, you cannot forget to talk about teamwork. Okay? And now, ladies and gentlemen, since it involves what we call teamwork, okay, teamwork. That means teamwork is equal to team building. That's the formula. Okay? That's a simple formula. That means if I'm to build a big team, okay? If I'm to build a big team, I have to do what we call massive teamwork. That means when it comes to team building, you cannot succeed alone. Okay? No man has ever succeeded alone in team building. And if I'm to describe this word, let me first delete, clear my drawings. If I'm to describe teamwork, or the word team itself, team, team, because everyone is looking for a team in Royal Chew. Everyone is looking for an active team. T stands for together. Together. That means we have to work together. You cannot be alone and you say that you are working together. No, you are deceiving yourself. Then E stands for everyone. Together, everyone achieves more. Achieves more. Achieves more. That's the definition of it, of the word team. Together, everyone achieves more. Why do we build a team? To make sure as we are working together, everyone achieves more. As simple as that. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, we have to plan for it. You cannot build a team, you cannot work as a team without a plan. If I can ask, what is your plan when it comes to Royal Chew, to build your Royal Chew business? Okay? I've seen so many people who are complaining that Royal Chew is not paying, team building is hard, but if you can ask them, okay, to be true among themselves, to tell you their plan, no one. You are going to find few who have got a clear plan. So friends, if you are listening to me, sit down and plan for the growth of your business. I'm talking about, or I'm sharing with that person who is interested in team building. Team building needs a plan. Okay? If you can plan well, you can build a team. You can build a very successful team. Okay? Then, apart from planning, if you are thinking about starting team building or working together with a team, then communication, you need to learn communication. Communication is key. Okay? Communication is key. I remember when I was starting my journey of networking, let me first come back on the camera so that I can tell you this, my story. Okay? When I was starting networking, I remember I was that shy guy who could even can't afford to say his name in public. That was me when I was starting. And one day a teacher came, because for us we used to attend the classes for learning how to build a team. We used to attend the classes every day with books and pens noting down. Then one day our trainer came and he said, everybody here, you can become successful. That was his statement. But if you want to be successful, you must understand what your limitation is. So when I sat down, I realized that my limitation is shyness. Then I asked myself, will shyness buy for me food for my kids? Will shyness take me to countries where I want to go? Then I was getting a negative answer. Then I said, from today onwards, I'm going to drop it. And I'll never shy again to express myself. Okay? And today, when I'm presenting here, people say, me, I was born a networker. Who told you? That is simply because you never saw me when I was starting. So, as I'm sharing my screen again, can you perfect your communication skill? Remember, I told you, there's no way you get what you don't understand. And now, before we talk about how to build a team and how to be successful, we have to first understand the concept. Okay? And in this concept, we have to work together, whether you want it or not. And I told you, we have to succeed as a team. You cannot succeed alone. And you say that you are in team building. No. So, apart from planning, apart from communication, you need to cooperate. That means you have to work together. Then another point to note about, if you are to work as a team, you have to be with tools to use. And then numberless, and this is my favorite, if you decide that you work as a team, always, if you are an upline, always let your team own your success. I don't know whether someone is understanding me, but I'm speaking English. So, in this I mean, let me first clear. In this I mean, if you make, let me say, $20 from team building, if you talk about it, it's better you say, today we have made $20 as a team. Remember, before you get this, there are others who have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. That's why you've collected this. So, ladies and gentlemen, team building is hard. And at the same time, team building is not hard. So, it depends on the way you approach it. Team building becomes more harder. Okay? Becomes more harder if you think that you are going to make it alone. Make it alone. But team building becomes more simpler if you consider teamwork. Now, have you seen why some people say team building is hard and others say team building is not hard? Okay? Those who say that team building is hard, they consider themselves. And those who say team building is not hard like me, they consider teamwork. When you try to do it alone, it is going to take you more energy. When you try to do it with the others, it is going to take you less energy. Now, what do you prefer? Okay? What do you prefer? Making it alone or with the others? To me, I always prefer doing it with the others. Because there, I just need to apply less energy to achieve a big load or to achieve a big task. Okay? So let me ask, is someone following? Is someone following? Yeah. Now, Nabagirinya is asking that my colleague is a new learner. She doesn't understand Luganda. When is that English presentation? Are we speaking Luganda or English? Nabagirinya. Okay? Now, if you are following, please type 2. If you are following, please type 2, because I've reached to our guest for today. Okay? If you are following, please type 2. If you are following, please type 2. I remember when I was new in networking, even when I was still at school, because I was too shy, even when they could ask that you type 2, I could not. So I was that person who used to know the answer, but I could fear to say the answer or to raise up the hand. That is one of the factors that is limiting people to become successful in networking. That is one of the factors that is limiting people to try networking, because they think that it is for those people who are sharp. Friends, I'm a live example. You may not believe it, but if you saw me before, now you could understand what I'm talking about. That shows that whoever is listening to me, you can make it. You can make it the moment you understand it. So teamwork or team building, it is just a matter of understanding the concept. That's why I've said you can call it hard or simple, depending on how you understand it. If you can ask me to talk about team building, man, for me, team building, it is the simplest task I've ever seen in this world. I build a team and I get money. I talk and get money. As simple as that. Yet each and every day we talk for free. Now some people say, when you talk, you know, life is so amazing and life is funny. When you talk about team building or networking, you hear people say, me, I don't know how to talk, so I cannot afford team building. But if you can ask them, do you spend any day when you've not spoken or when you've not said any word? They always talk every day. And if you can look closely, those people who say, I don't know how to talk, are the good people in Lumamonga. Yeah. They always talk about what has happened in the society. They always talk about what has happened between so and so for free. But when you tell them you can do that same task and get paid, they say, I'm not good in talking. Now, you get surprised with this world. That is it. Yes, Christopher, you cannot succeed alone with team building. You need someone. Okay? If you think about team building, you cannot succeed alone. You need someone. That is why this is how you should start your business. If you are the one here, you need people who are going to support you. Okay? You need people who are going to support you. If you are to make a real money, you need strong leaders below you. Okay? And ladies and gentlemen, team building is so funny. Okay? Team building is so funny. If you are to get these strong leaders, that is your personal work. But growing them, it is teamwork. Okay? It is teamwork. Getting these people, it is personal. Growing them into good leaders, it is teamwork. I don't know whether someone has understood. So, if you can listen to me, your role today is to get people on board, mentoring them, growing them into big leaders that are going to make you successful. It is teamwork. That is why today, if I can ask how many people are coming from my team or from our team, from me and below, you find that we are less compared to the number. The rest, I don't know where they come from. And I don't know their leaders. But I'm here showing you how you can be successful. That confirms that if you are to groom these people into strong leaders, it is not your task alone. The team is going to support you. The team is going to help you to achieve that. But getting them, it is person. And there, you find all the people, I mean mature people in Royal Chew, when they have failed to get a single person. Let me come back on camera. This is a business where you find a mature person, and that person is saying, for me, in my life, I have failed to get any person. Friends, if you can listen to me, and you are in this business, and you are saying that you've failed to get any person who can believe in you, you are bad love. You need to work on yourself. Okay? You need to work on yourself. Because when I was starting the business, I introduced Mr. Mugerwa. Why? That guy who used to believe in me, even today. So the moment I confirmed him that it is real, the guy came in on board. I'm just giving you an example. Meaning that whoever is listening to me, you have that one person who could not ask a lot. Okay? In this life, whoever is listening to me, you have that guy who could not ask you a lot. The moment you confirm them that it is real, they start straight away. When I was starting the business, if you can ask Mr. Kabanda, the guy never presented me the business. I just confirmed that it is giving him money. Then I was on board. But do you know why you people, you suffer with networking? When you start the business, you don't want to let those guys to understand that you are in business. That's why you are suffering. That's why you are saying that team building is hard. Because you still have this negative thought. You think that they may start and they fail and then they hate you. You fear to lose friendship. When you start a business, instead of starting with those who believe in you, then you want to start from those who don't even think about you. And they are the one that you want to teach Royal Chew. Thinking that when you be successful, then you come back. Who told you? Are we together? If you are saying, if you are together, say yes. You know, I don't want to present to smartphones because if I can check in my chat, there are people who are waiting me to teach them Royal Chew, and then I get paid. Here I don't get paid. So I want to teach human beings. If you are saying we are together, say yes. If you are saying we are together, please say yes. So, if you are following, now you've understood that you never become successful in team building alone. You need teamwork. And we said the word team itself means together everyone achieves more. So our focus is success. That's why we're here. And if you are to grow a team as a leader, you must plan. You must perfect your communication skill. Okay? You must perfect your communication skill. And I want you to look closely. Whoever is successful in Royal Chu, they have their personal teams where they always communicate with their downlines. Yes, they are crypto ambassadors, but they have their own where they communicate, because they know it very well that they may not get a chance to communicate in this main team. Just go and make research. Whoever you know that is successful in team building, you are going to find that these guys, they are practicing communication skill. They are doing it on a daily basis. And if you are in their groups, you are going to find that they'll never say anything bad about Royal Chu, because they understand that all is good news down, bad news up. If I'm to come out and communicate and complain about Royal Chu, I cannot go into my team I'm working with. I'll just inbox Mr. Kabanda and I say, why is it that? But I cannot write that statement in my group. I don't know whether someone is understanding me. So, if you are to build a team, you have to pass always positive communication words. Whether the market is bad, I'll never come out and I write a statement in my group and I say, these days the market is too bad. I'll never. When a downline, when a person who is under the team comes to me and I say the market is bad, I just tell them, just relax. Very soon, we are entering bull run. That's what I say. But some of you, the people you've sponsored, when they come to you complaining about certain things, you just break their hearts. Like someone may come and say, man, floating loss is killing me. You also add, man, I'm also suffering. Now it is 10 days. You see, you are killing your own business. Are we a tipper? Are we together? That is it. That's how we build a team. That's why we always make this statement that team building is not for lazy people. Team building is for only sharp people. If you are not sharp, you cannot afford the team building. Always you should have an answer. Always you should have a positive answer to any person who is under you. Whenever they come to you complaining about certain things on business, always you should have a positive answer. So that is why you are seeing some people growing and others are stagnant. Growth in networking, it is not in bringing so many people at a go. No. Team building, it is in grooming those people you've got. Okay? So, as we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, now, you've understood team building. Okay? You've understood team building. Now, as a leader or as a person, you need to understand. Okay? You need to understand what is limiting people to grow teams when it comes to Royal Chu. What is limiting people to grow teams or to grow their teams in Royal Chu? Point number one, if you are noting, it is called assumption gap. Whenever people are starting for their first time, they assume things will happen automatically. That assumption gap has killed so many would-be leaders in Royal Chu. So if you are listening to me for today, I want you to take away that assumption gap where you think that because you've activated your robot, then you've got a ticket for becoming a rich person. No, things are not working like that. You have to do something about it. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if it is to be, it is up to you. It is up to me. That means if I'm to fail, it is up to me. If I'm to win, it is up to the team. Yes, if I'm to fail, it is up to me. If I'm to win, it is up to the team. Do you know why Leader Julius is making money? Because his team is active. Do you know why Leader Sandy So is not making money? Because he's lazy. Always success goes to the team and the failure goes to you. Because your failure cannot limit others to make the money. That is the meaning. You fail alone and we succeed as a team. Remember, we said our mission is to achieve more as a team. So if you, for you, you do the opposite, that means you've gone alone. So starting from today onwards, if it is to be, it is up to you. If you are to fail, it is up to you. If you are to succeed, it is up to the team. Can we proceed? Oh, we stop here. Can we proceed? Can we proceed? You know, I don't want to waste people's time. Can we proceed? Are you still enjoying the presentation? Can we proceed? I just need the answer because when I take you to my chat, let me show you my chats here. Let me show you my chats here. This is my WhatsApp. Let me show you. You see? You see? You see? You see? Now you see this guy. I have many. You see, this guy is waiting me to teach him, and I get paid. And I get paid. Remember here, I don't earn any salary. So I have to teach you when you are willing. If you are saying you are tired, then I close and we call it a day. Okay. People are saying proceed. Now there's someone who say, I'm tired. If you are tired, you go. Okay? If you are tired. So I've finished. Then knowledge gap. Remember, we are looking at what is limiting people to build a successful teams. Okay? Now, number 2 is the knowledge gap. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you should not be limited to do what you are supposed to do. Never limit yourself because you think that you are still new. That has killed people's business. That has delayed people's success. There's no time you are going to become successful because you've finished reading everything. Remember, success is a journey. That means it's not achieved in one day. Okay? So, most people learn the hard way. Let me tell you, I learned networking in a hard way. If I can tell you Mario's story about networking, I don't know how many days I used to sleep hungry when I was doing networking. I don't know how many days I used to wake up in the morning when I don't know what is next and I don't know where I'll get what to eat. But I had a goal. I had a vision that one day I'll make it. That's why today I'm here. So some people are learning it in the hard way. So never think that if you faced any challenge, never think that you are the first. That's why whenever some of people come to us and when they are complaining, sometimes we laugh. Not because we are happy because you are in that challenge, but when we compare what you are telling us and what we went through, yours is joke. Never limit yourself to do what you are supposed to do, thinking that you have to think. You know, people have that habit, especially the new people. Especially, and that habit is called knowledge gap. They think that they have to first learn everything. Friends, team building is practical. You have to act, you have to feel it, you have to experience it before you get results. Okay? Then, ladies and gentlemen, timing gap. You know, when people come here and they find that now Leader Julius is about to become a V6, for them, they weaken themselves. They say, man, the guy came very fast. They say, man, the guy joined very fast. Now for me, I'm late. That is called timing gap. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, there is no right time for doing everything. That means the time you have, the time you've got started, that's the right time. Never think that if you are to succeed in net team building, you had to start in 2021. You know, people have that mentality of thinking that in 2021, people were many. And today, people are few. If you can make a research, there is no that business that has ever exhausted the market. Go and make a research. In this world, there is no that one business, single business, that has ever exhausted the market. Let me give you an example of Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Do you think that every person in this world knows Coca-Cola or Pepsi? No. Yet those companies, they have been in the market for very many years. Now, how about Royal, which is less than 5 years? So, it's our right time for us to get started or to start. And then we've got another limitation that is going to limit you to grow when it comes to team building. That is called mistake gap. People fear, I don't know, where did people read this? People fear to make mistakes. They want to do everything perfect. Yet you never perfect anything without making it, without trying it. As you are making mistakes, you are perfecting something. If you want to understand what I'm explaining, go and watch young kids when they are learning how to walk and crawl. Okay? They fall down very many times. Now, if you are a parent, you are the parent, you have a kid, is learning how to crawl or how to move. When they fall the first time, the second time, do you tell them, my kid, don't try to crawl, don't try to move because you've fallen down? Yes? Or you just encourage them, you go on, it is okay. It's the same here. So, if you are new, you are still alone, you are still everyone, you want a team of 20 people, you have to practice. Okay? Say what you know. Anyhow, tomorrow you'll perfect it. As I'm closing my chapter, allow me to close it in this way. Now, let us see how to become a network marketing giant. Hey, how to become, because whoever is listening to me, you are admiring those people who have built a team. Now, how do you become a network marketing giant? That's how I'm going to close my topic for today. If you want to become a network marketing giant, ladies and gentlemen, do the money-making activities daily. Whoever you admire, whoever you see when they are growing, when they have grown their teams, friends, they are doing money-making activities. If I can ask you, you have to present. Presentation is money-making activity. It may not pay instantly, but tomorrow it will pay you. You know, people have, yet even the farmers, they always wait for like 2 to 3 months. Someone plants maize and has to look after that maize for 4 years, for 4 months. And someone joins Royal Chew, want to start gaining there and then. Who told you? Because you've invested your 120, you think that you are going to start investing there and then. Without first putting. So with team building, you need to put in energy. As you are doing the money-making activities, you have to talk to people. Okay? You need to talk to people. Then, ladies and gentlemen, apart from doing the money-making activities, you have to train the money-making activities. The two, they are different. As you are doing, keep on learning more. Okay? Keep on learning more. A team builder, you should not allow yourself to become stuck any day. How do you keep yourself in the motion? Is through learning. Okay? You have to do as you learn, such that you keep yourself in the motion. Yes, that's how team building is done. Someone is saying, why don't you tell us how to get people? Friends, even if I tell you how to get people, when you don't know this, when you don't understand the journey, you will never make it. I'll be wasting my time. So my mission is to teach the superstars. So I'm teaching the superstars here only. That's why we are few. The majority who need money, who don't have money, they are not here. Tomorrow and today you are going to see them on our groups when they are complaining. The market is bad. My coin has been the market for 1 month and so on. Sometimes for us, we see and we keep quiet. We don't respond because we understand that in this life, all of us, there's no time, all of us will never be rich. Success or becoming rich in Royal Chew is for few, however much the business is open to everyone. Because before you get there, it's money. Royal Chew has to test you. And if you cannot pass Royal Chew's test, you never make money. It always tests with the market. It always tests with the rejection. It always tests with the abusion and so on. And my answer is, can you pass that exam? Can you pass? can you go through that hardship you are facing right now? Okay? So, as I'm about to finish, ladies and gentlemen, okay? As I'm about to finish, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot forget, sometimes people always blame. Yeah, I've seen a statement here. After sponsoring us, I've seen a statement that after bringing us, then as after, I'm looking for that, they recruit us from there. When it comes to teaching us how to trade and make better profits, they abandon us. They tell us to go to Zoom. All they care about is their commission. Very true. Very. That is very true. But on the other hand, listen, if you are the one who said that no one is responsible for your success or failure in Royal. Friends, no one is responsible for my failure or success when it comes to Royal business. So, never come out to blame someone that you are not making money because so and so. The major role of an upline is to show you the business. Simple. That is the primary role of any person, of a sponsor. The primary role of the sponsor is to show me the business. Now, deciding whether I'll be successful or I'll do the business is up to me. Remember, there is always a team that is in motion towards success. So that means if my sponsor can't give me what I need, I'm going to work closely with the team. So always thank that person who sponsors you, and that person goes ahead to show you where to get the information or connect you with the team. When any person sponsors you in Royal, and after sponsoring you, they connect you to the team, that means they have done their primary role. You don't demand anything from them. You don't demand anything from them. The rest is up to you. Whether to remain alone, complaining, or working closely with the team and get what you want. Remember, the money you are going to make, you never pay your upline. Okay? No one has ever remembered me. Ever since this year, I've been teaching here, but no one has ever sponsored a person and say, this $10 now goes to Mobiru because the one who taught me how to build a team. No one. Even myself, there is no day I've ever remembered the leader Kabanda Julius. Meaning that the money you are going to make is your own money. Meaning that the business is your business. So stay on. Okay? Stay on. So this is the role of this. Whenever you sponsor someone, this is your role. Listen. Some people don't understand their role. When I sponsor a person, what is my role? Okay? Now, my role is to help one to join the business. That is my role. Okay? I need to help someone to join the business. 2, I have to train them. Okay? I need to train them how to market this business. Plus trading. But how I can either use the available training system we have or do it myself. That means if my sponsor tell me that Mubiru, if you want information, we have Zoom at such and such a time. If you want to learn, always attend. That means my leader has done the best for me. Even if he doesn't teach me anything, but the moment I can get access to the information. So the complainers are listening. 2, 3, you have to teach them how to present the business. That's the role of a sponsor. Bring them on board, training them, helping them understanding how to present the business. Okay? Then, number next, be a motivator. An upline should be always a motivator. A sponsor should be a motivator. That's why, if you've been listening, I said, always good news down, bad news up. That's the business we are in. That is why you will never see any leader coming out and post any negative news on our group. I've never seen. The moment I see that leader, I just know that he got that leadership by mistake. But if you've gone through the system, step by step, everyone knows that always I have to be a motivator of my team. Even when the market is bad, I try to show them things are going to be well. Even when people are not joining, I try to show them it's no more. Even when people are abusing them, I tell them I was like you. They also do it to me. Now, how do you, if you are going, let me give you an example. If you go to Leader Julius and complaining that people are abusing me, people are telling me I'm a scammer, and then Leader Julius replied that, aware that even me who is making money, people are calling me a scammer. How do you feel? You feel relieved. That's the role of a sponsor. But some sponsors are doing it the opposite way. When the people they have sponsored come out and they say, now the market is not good. They always reply, man, even me, I'm not understanding these things. Now it is 3 days, my coins are not selling. If you are the one, just know that you are going nowhere with team building. You are just killing. They would be a good leader. Okay? That is it now. Number last, a leader, you should have a plan towards your downline. Any sponsor, you should have a clear plan to the person you've sponsored. If you don't have a clear plan, you'll never rank up. You can, by the way, you can rank up as a V2. But without a plan, you cannot go to V3. That is why there are so many people who have failed to go to V3. Because with the V3, you have to be with a clear plan. So that means very many people are living in this business without a plan. Yet it is very simple. You just need to sit down, ask yourself. You get the answer. Okay? Now, what is the role of the person they have sponsored? Okay, now, what is the role of the person they have sponsored? Number 1, learning. That's their role. So, I think now you can understand why is it that our people are not making money in team building, because they are avoiding learning. They are not learning. We are 60 here, but we have thousands of people under us who are not making money, yet they are in need of money. Some, they are coming from poor families. They are the one to change the lives of their family, but they are not here. Because they have 200, 300, 500, they think that they are going to get financial freedom. They are deceiving themselves. However much crypto is good, you cannot become a millionaire with 300. If it is to happen, it can happen on one person. I'm about to finish. Then, apart from learning, you need to learn point number 2. I said point number 1, you have to learn. Then, after learning, you have to, point number 2, learn, do. Learn, do. Now, some of us, we are not doing, we just stop on learning. And then later we come out and complain that my upline is not helping me. Whenever you learn something, try it. Okay? Number next. And this is the last. After learning, as you do, then you are going to delegate and duplicate. There's the role of the person you've sponsored. Oh, that is the role of a downline. First step, learning. Second step, learn, do. Third step, or third role, delegate and duplicate. That's how team building is very simple. That is why we are not stopping to sponsor people, because we know it very well. Few who will be committed and learn, do, delegate and duplicate. Few will do that. That's why I'm so happy. I can sponsor 1,000 and I get 3 who can make me a millionaire. Take an example of Leader Julius. Look at the amount of money that guy is making every single day. If I can ask you, do you think that the guy is making all that money because of the majority of people he sponsored or the minority who acted? The guy is making all that because of the few who acted. So, never worry whenever you talk to people and they don't join. Never worry. That is normal. Never worry whether people are abusing you or not. Never worry. That is normal. By the way, if people don't call you a scammer when you are in Royal Chew, you are not working. If people are not abusing you because of Royal Chew, you are not working. If people don't promise you that they are joining and next day they broke your line, you are not working. You are here just passing time. So, we've got a lot today. I know. Just a single spoon of knowledge. Just a single spoon of knowledge is enough to change someone's life. We don't need much. We don't need much. As I'm finishing, the major role of any team builder, or the primary role of any team builder, is talking. Talk and talk. That is it. That's our major role, is to talk. You don't end. When you keep quiet, then your team is going to become stuck. The moment you are you decide to keep your mouth or to close your mouth, the team is going to become stuck. If you want to have a moving team, a growing team, just do one thing. Always close your mouth. Talk, 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 talk. Today I've given you a simple formula. Just talk and make money. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been a good audience. Let me see whether I have some questions here. And let me see. Coach, many people, we are scammed. Hence, they are reluctant to join you. Yes, we are together. I understand. But I told you. Like even me, I was scammed before. Even myself, I was scammed before. And I made the commitment that I will never join any business, any online business. By the day I confirmed that this guy is making very crazy money, I invited myself. I'm in business today. Now you can imagine if this guy never let me to know that he's making money, would I have been here? So my friend, your work is not to get someone to join. Your work is to let them understand that you are existing in business. As simple as that. I'm done with that. It's not about who joined first. It's about a why, determination, consistency, persistence, patience, hard work, and a goal. I loved him. Was honored. Thank you very much. I always tell this to my team members that the success and failure of our business depends on you, who is doing it, not applying. Mentor. That is it. Okay, that is it. Please, when will we get to learn some of the trading strategies? Come on Monday. That will be Monday. All right. I'm done with the questions. I just want to wish you well. May God protect you. May God give you wisdom. May God give you courage to share this business. May God give you courage to share this business, and we deliver ourselves from poverty. May God bless you. I treasure you so much. We meet again tomorrow. I'm in Dar es Salaam. We meet. Bye-bye for now.